I just realized something. In case you don't know, I record multiple of these videos back to back, aka the video that you're going to see tomorrow was recorded before this one. When I say recorded, I mean voice recorded. So, spoiler alert, in tomorrow's video, I'll talk about brand spanking new season 24. And I'm going to repeat myself, because chances are, many of you will watch this one, as in this video, and maybe watch the next video like 3 days later. I don't know how I know that shit, I just know that shit, alright? Deal with it. Anyway, welcome to field content in the dead of night, where we cannot see a single damn thing. We have to rely upon vision, aka if it moves, it's a person. Speaking of movement, okay, so that's kind of bad. There's a guy near me, and I know he's near me because I shot at him, but I don't see him or hear him. That's bad. I'm thinking I just seen him, but nope, that's a trash bag. Where could he have gone? Field content, especially this part up here, is only but so big. Okay, here's a plan. Maybe play the actual game, aka loot, and I might hear him. Or maybe he might get confident and hear me looting and decide to push me. Maybe I can do that. Well, there's one blue box. Where is the, is there another one here? Yes, there is. Okay, now we're even closer to where I last seen him. Do I hear him? No, I don't. That's still bad. As I've told you all multiple times, it's not the loud encounters, it's the quiet ones. In any bullet, no matter the caliber, if it hits you in the head, you're gone. What that was the cue for me to get headshot by a hostile bush. What the hell? People, if you don't see what I'm doing right here, let me explain it to you. I'm intentionally running through bushes. Because if I run through a bush and I come to a dead stop, guess what's in front of me? Take a wild guess as to what's in front of me. A person. Speaking of person, oh yeah, phone duel. Jet, you barely pick up the phone. I know I don't. But in this encounter, where I'm all the way up here, and I seen a guy, and I no longer see a guy, oh yeah, I already know what kind of encounter this is going to be. A quiet one. A quiet one. Huh, a mortar strike going off in the distance? Typical field content behavior. Typical. Okay, so, the guy that we seen earlier, he's probably still alive. I just don't know where he's at. But the more important matter is I'm in a phone duel with a guy who is somewhat, not even somewhat, who is far away from me. Now that's a good thing and a bad thing. It's a good thing because I know he's far away. It's a bad thing because it's kind of like whoever blinks first loses. When I say blink, I mean pulls up their map. Because the moment you slow down is the moment he gains ground on you. And that kind of like, and this might be a very deep hot take, but that moves y'all fighting point closer to you instead of him. When I say fighting point, I mean a point where you both spot each other and start shooting. You know what I'm saying? And on a map like field content where basically the map is the open, yeah, good luck with that. So basically right now, I'm running blind. Folks, in my shootouts, wherever it's like last man standing, and I'm gonna pause here, check the map, and see he is right up there on top of the Bard house. When it's the last man standing, and you see the skulls on top of or on the compass, when I'm running toward the skull, and all of a sudden the skull goes mad to the left, if that caught you off guard, good. Because it caught me off guard too. Any other weapon, like an assault rifle I would have had, that would have been a lot easier. But nope, it made it 2 because I like it. Any other weapon this guy had, aka a shotgun, no, I would have been dead. Absolutely dead. But thanks to him, thanks to his failed ambush, now I got a secondary. And if my phone duel has a brain cell or 3, he might realize that, he's up there. You see that glint, right? I'm thinking that's fake. No, people. That's him.
Airdrop incoming. Get ready.
My dear people, I got a couple things to say to you. Just a couple, only 2. The first thing is the most recent thing. Remember the guy that I shot at earlier and I missed? I bet you 40 damn $1 coupons at the Krusty Krab that motherfucker was the same guy that I missed. I'm willing to bet you. Willing to bet you. And why do I bet that? Well, I didn't hear him. I didn't see him. And you seen when I aimed at the dude, I seen nothing on his back, aka he was unarmed. How much do you want to bet that dude either sat at that church and watched me walk away and then proceeded to try to find a weapon, or sat at that church for a smooth minute and followed me all the way to where he didn't see me anymore, aka when I shot and killed the guy near the helicopter, right? And when he looted his box to find no weapon, remember, I destroyed the weapons that I didn't want, aka the S-82, and I took the secondary. He looted his box after me and found what? Nothing. So what other choice did he have? Wait for an airdrop? And lo and behold, there he was. Now, I could be wrong in any one of the statements I made. I could be wrong, and I'm fully prepared to say that I'm wrong. But I don't know. The events and how that got played seem to line up. The second thing I want to say is this. Folks, there are multiple ways you can identify a person who is, to put it nicely, hella experienced in this here video game. How they run, how they aim, how they shoot, aka, and this, I gotta dive into this shit right here. Notice in any one of my shootouts, like any one of my recent shootouts, that people tend to be standing up and walking and shooting at the same time. Like, how can I say this? When you aim in third person, like third person aim, not aim down sight, but third person aim, you slow down like a bitch. But if you're just walking and you're shooting, you're quick as hell. Well, not quick as hell, but like faster than aiming down sight, right? That's what I mean by that. The second thing, what I mean by shooting, is you know how a sweat, like, shoots once? And then they keep going? Like they don't lose any speed at all? Yeah, that's what I mean by that. So, how they shoot, how they move, right? Dude is beneath me. Okay. That could be a transmitter for all I know, but alright, cool. The second thing is this. How you can tell if someone is a hella experienced player, to put it nicely, when or if you're so lucky to get them and you walk up to their box and you find nothing but ammunition and consumables and maybe a cassette tape, that's when you know. If you walk up to their box and the match just started and they have nothing but like ammunition and guns, and when I say nothing but, I don't mean like a Thompson and like there's a troll right there. Like a Thompson, 2 caffeine pills, and a disinfectant. No, I mean what you just saw. M4A1, like 3,900 rounds of ammunition, and like 2 clips for M82, and like 3 caffeine pills, 4 stem charges, and a partridge in a pear tree. That's what I mean. Like, if their bag is nothing but bullets, yeah, you killed a guy who is hella experienced. And that, my dear people, is when you know there's a guy who knows what he's doing. And with that, my dear people, my encounter comes to a close. Now, I could have grabbed an airdrop, I could have, but then I'd have to be running away from radiation. And there's a guy in a cave that we've seen. You know what I'm saying? I don't fancy those odds. I'd rather run into radiation to get to an exit quicker. I know, hot take. But then that means I'd have to be in a gunfight with a guy who I don't know what he has and don't know how good he is. And all I got is an M82 and a secondary, yes, but not a very good one. Airdrops aren't everything, as you will see in the next video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Until then, peace.